This is my house. Entry, please.
Never had to vacuum a bike before. At this point we have the lights for the blinkers. So we're gonna put this rear blinker so I can fish these wires through here, but aha, finally got it. Bring this up a little bit more. The nut on here, so I'm gonna have to redo this. Oh, that is so annoying. I'm gonna have to really pull this out again. That was terrible. Because I forgot this. So make sure you do not forget this. So unfortunately guys, this does not fit onto here. It's too small, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill and then I'll have to seal it up. Alright. One out. It's just 2 wires, but it's in pretty decent shape. So this one I could have put back, but so there's 3 wires. I'm gonna the light in the front. No. And it is so much cleaner. Alright, I have a new issue. And now if I use my turn signals, these were working before, and then when I plugged in the rear ones, this happened. This is the relay for the turn signals, and I have no idea if this is the thing that went bad, but I suspect it is because it is extremely loud. Wire that's cut, so it was broken, and there's 2 wires, and I think the problem is that it touched the rack and I heard maybe it did something. I don't know if you guys know anything about electrical stuff, so post up in the comments below. So it's letting a little bit of air in. Alright, so we have a rudimentary filter. I basically just cut the foam. I bought this foam, it's uni filter, but I cut it a little bit bigger here. It'll be a little bit better for filtering this. Yeah, it does seem to, look at that. That actually fits super well. Alright guys, I removed the speedometer from the bike, and here's one of the problems. These tabs are broken off. And I'm sure like most people have used this. You mix part A to B and you create some sort of like resin. I don't think I need any more, but this squeezes out equal parts. At this point I want it to kind of firm up a bit. It's working fairly well. So, or at least it was counting RPMs and everything. Right now I'm really just going to like let it dry a bit. Hopefully it's not going to come out too much. This is what I end up doing. So I put the epoxy and then I put like these washers here. And now I'm just letting them dry out. And hopefully this is going to be good enough to hold it. And I don't know if it will work. So one of the things I'm worried that is that possibly the epoxy has gone down to the speedometer, but I think I'm okay. So the next step is really just to kind of make sure that this hardens and then drill the washer in a little bit. That way I can fit my screw through here. In hindsight, I think maybe fiberglass would have helped out quite a bit with some sort of resin. But I think this will work for what I want to do. It might look ugly, but I can sand this later on and just kind of create something. You're not going to be able to see this anyway, but this is kind of pretty nasty looking. One of the things I'm going to do is replace them with LEDs. LED, let's compare them. Look at that. That's the LED right here. These are the regular ones. So look how much brighter they are. This one is out. Yeah, there's something up with this connector. So here's another issue that I found. My RPM cable is ripped right here. Because I looped it up and I noticed there was leaking oil. I am doing a few things. I got the blinkers to work, but I do need those resistors so they don't blink as fast, because right now it's ridiculously fast enough that you can't really see much. And I am waiting for the Speedo here to dry, and I wonder if that epoxy is going to do. So I've also installed new LED lights in the dash. So it's not really something really important, but the more important thing, I am waiting for the battery and for the front brake master cylinder to come in, the rebuild kit, and then I should be able to like ride it. And of course I just removed the skin on the seat, and I am waiting for the foam to dry out, because right now it is completely wet from gaining moisture from having the gash on the seat. So that's the status of the ascot. It starts, it moves because I put it in gear. Then I'm going to of course have to lubricate all the cables, clutch, and all of that. So stay tuned for the next video.
Thank you for watching my film. I hope you like.
Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.